Hello you beautiful people and welcome back to Let's Play Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Martyr in another round, and we will of course go on with the current White Crusade right here, and it is a sabotage mission against some Khorne enemies. And as usual, I have not yet, or I've already, that is what I wanted to say, filled out the tarot cards, so let's jump into it.
Intelligence assets report the presence of important hostile machinery in the area. Exact locations are unknown. Organ scanners indicate moderate hostile presence.
Well, and we are in the sabotage mission. We of course on this channel have already played sabotage missions, but in the end I am not certain whether we have played them against Khorne guys, although what we have noticed by now, that at least some missions here are, well, they reoccur after time, which of course is just for me of course acceptable. Everything's acceptable. It is not that bad, but was, well, I was over many months in this game of course used to random generated missions, which you go over to the star screen and notice, or not notice, but see them there, and you know, pick one, take one, and most, or not most of them, but technically all of them have been randomly generated. Whether it's going to be, at least I always, for me, felt like everything was random, the setting and the map and everything. So that is just me, or in the end on the star map it was just remarked what kind of mission it is. Anyhow, since you never have actually played the same mission there again over time, you can't tell it. At least you never have played the same mission again, so I was never really sure whether everything is randomly generated. At least that is the thing I thought the game was designed to be. But anyhow, even though it might not be that way, it is still very good. Although in the end, if you play a couple of White Crusades, and we have noticed that with one of the last missions where we actually, or where I noticed that I was aiming at the wrong thing, that the, no, I'm not getting the name, that the beginning of the mission, if you go directly, well, if you at least have not the Ebony White Crusade, I think if you go strictly for the first Supreme mission, which is directly, so to say, the shortest way in front of you, the first or the three missions on the way are all the same. That is what I technically, well, still I like it, but in the end you never can tell whether well, you can always of course tell what you like or not, but sometimes it's a little tinsy bit weird of bloody course. Okay, let's take those guys down here. They should get quick. So we have actually already destroyed one set of enemy machinery. To be honest, I am not too certain what that part was. It is not being highlighted here. That's a little bit sad, but I guess something we just need to not adjust, but what we just need to accept. And obviously I see these little skulls there. I've of course overseen them, and we stepped completely through them, which led to the thing that we technically have summoned new kind of enemies. Too bad, and shame on me. Okay, so I could maybe use those. Okay, I know where I have to go. It would be very bad if I would die. Okay, that was of course a little lucky that we broke through, but sometimes you just need to have a little bit of luck. What of course is the important part with the Tarantula stations, although they are already down, that they of course lend us a tinsy little bit of firepower, which is at certain points in this game very important, especially not only the attention we our character seeks so to say. Not the attention our character gets, but in the end, everything is being passed to multiple entities of enemies, not entities, a multitude of constructs. That is what I want to say, and that means less damage to our main character and more damage output overall. That of course is very, very, very important. Anyhow, on it goes, on it goes. I'm a little bit surprised if I don't know why I don't see all of them. That is very, very irritating overall, at least to me. What I'm a little bit surprised about, I wouldn't have imagined that there would be so many enemies, but so many enemies we currently have on the map in the rooms. I thought there would be less enemies. Okay, it's just a fuel tank. That is fine with me, and of course I pulled new enemies. Very, very uncool. Anyhow, I can... Oh, nice! I can summon this guy. And we technically only have to go after one more item, one more machinery we have to take down. I wanted to say something, but I already forgot it. Shame on me. Shame on me indeed. So, what is going to come up next? I would like to know. It could be a shield generator or something like that. I'm not certain right now, but then we are through with this mission. 8 minutes we are around in. That is a very, very good time stamp to be currently at. Okay, took them down, took this guy down. Come on, resummon those. And what would be splendid if we don't die? Because if we die, what was a little bit of a plan of mine in this playthrough of this War Crusade, that we actually go a little further with all of the missions. I know I'm going light on it. If the difficulty goes up too high, then I will just play the Supreme mission. Of course, you have better loot if you play more missions overall and find all of them fragments. At least that is increasing the loot we get. But well, I would like to play more. If I notice we are going to be a little bit of trouble, then of course I won't go on. Anyhow, that shall not be the that was a little bit wrong there. That shall not be the point right now. And there we nearly died. What was a little weird, that there was not too many enemies which were actually firing at us.
Power distribution to the enemy forces has been disrupted. Mission is successful. End of log.
And then we technically can quit. Very, very cool. And that means we will take a quick look at the loot we have received before we turn off this episode. Before we end this episode, is to be a little bit more precise right here. Okay, rewards from the Holy Orders. It is nice armor, which is not too nice at all. Continue. And did the difficulty increase? Okay, obviously. Well, I'm a little bit surprised. Okay, I should remember 25 and 40% there. But that is not what I actually want to look at right now, or what we want to look at. We want to look at those things, the signum, all that good jazz. Don't want to have that and that. And on it goes. Bop, 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 bop. And 178, 167, 84 wouldn't even be an upgrade. Okay, that's weird. And that is an upgrade I really should think about. A high amount of suppression and but 9.4% damage reduction, at least ranged damage. You shall go there, so I remember it overall. But guys, that right now leads us to the end of this episode, and you know it, I, as usual, really really thank you for watching. If you guys actually do have enjoyed this episode, then please guys give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, have a nice day, stay frosty, bye.